I'll try that maybe a little bit later. Welcome to Start Building Me, my nightly training session to show you, whoa, not to stand up too quickly if your blood pressure is as low as mine is currently. Anyway, I'm here to teach you that you have to exercise every day, folks. If you do not exercise every day, your life sucks. It's that simple, folks. If you do not work your body doesn't work. There's a lot of people that try and refute that. A lot of people trying to explain, sounding like Joe Biden here, trying to explain to others that you don't have to exercise, folks. Just as old sleepy Joe Biden will say, that is malarkey. You have to exercise, and you have to exercise every day. I try to exercise about an hour or two a day. It doesn't mean you have to exercise an hour or two a day, but it is something that I would definitely recommend, because the better you train, the better your body works, your hormones balance better, you de-stress yourself. It's counterintuitive that you will be creating cortisol, but in that essence you'll be relaxed as well. Jazz in the house, good to see you. I'm back alive and well. It has been a shocking turn of events the last few weeks, from teeth infections to mild colds to sick dogs to increase in temperature here, but feeling like $1,000,000 again. For the first day, really, like yesterday even sucked. But that's what I'm saying, folks. Your life sucks, guaranteed, if you don't exercise at least a little bit. Yeah, brutal indeed. But hey, you know, swings and roundabouts. All things considered, despite having a few losses in recent times, I've been feeling pretty good. So I can't complain. Anyway, let's get squatting and we can walk and talk. Hopefully you can tell me something to watch whilst I do a few kettlebell squats. Maybe you can do them without, folks. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, you can jump on the YouTube channel if you want to get some specific details. Details. As you can see, I'm Joe Biden in / Max Headroom and out. I'll have to iron out a few kinks over the course of this stream after a solid week back. Am I clipping there? Oh no, no tech issues. That's the way I will certainly be Max Headroom and out. Anyway, it looks like everything here is working. A few things that I'll try on my multicast. Where it's going to stream to on my YouTube channel. Watching the Daryl Dixon spin-off of Walking Dead. I did see that pop up on my Facebook. As Sanity gave me her Disney Plus login, so I'm going to be checking that out. I just couldn't get it to work on my PlayStation for some reason. Didn't recognize the email. But I'll have to try that out again because it's got The Simpsons on it. What can I say? I've got them all downloaded, but nonetheless, I will watch them there as well. From a different angle here, sitting back into your heels, weight goes to the outside of your feet. As always, drive your toes in. Your toes are supposed to be like fingers. By driving your toes in, they get that sensation that they're sending through to your brain that you're doing a lift. And, whoopsie. There goes my microphone, teething issues, as always, whilst coming back to the fold, folks. Disney, if you get it working, watch Andor, 100%. I have watched Andor, you have told me about it. That was a great tip, and I did like it. It was definitely Mandalorian quality, if not better. I did actually like it better than Mandalorian, which is saying something, because I did really like the Mandalorian, the first season at least. All the rest of it, not so much. Actually, no. I think season 2 was alright as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing a bit of cycling has got my glutes activated, but nonetheless, doing this will hopefully activate them some more. I cannot argue with Bob Iger and his schemes with Disney. I know he's gotten a lot of flack because people seem to think he's exploiting and sexualizing children in Disney. I guess I'm not so privy to the rest of his materials, and it's probably Americans overreacting, as always. But maybe there's some truth to it. Like I said, I have no idea. All I know is that I watch The Simpsons and the Star Wars side of Disney. I'm not sure what else they've got their meaty claws into, what old Walt Disney's got his claws into in this realm. But I know like they've got, you know, I think ABC and a whole bunch of networks, so they're going pretty hard. That's profile view to see what I'm doing. The reason why it's really good to have a kettlebell or some weight is it acts as a counterbalance, so you can do it as I normally say, like the preacher version or the German version, Kniebeugen, having your arms out. Plenty of horror on Disney for me. Plenty of horror. I don't know about that. I mean, what would I know? I have to log in and have a peruse, so to speak. I have tomorrow off, so I will check it out, I suppose. Oh, Sanity, that was you. Plenty of horror on Disney. Really? I was not trying to log in on your account and it didn't work, so I'll have to try that again. It didn't recognize your email or something? Send Heaven 2. Oh, look, all of a sudden the bot's come into life. How about that? Yeah, didn't we watch that? Sanity. We watched Prey, didn't we? It was alright. One, two, three, 4, 5. And also we have a 2 years warranty on the Poodle treadmill, and I had a good hour run on it today, and so I'll take you can take me up on the offer if you're going to use it here. We should flog the live-in motor out of it, so hopefully we can break it in 2 years and get a new one. And this stream will be deleted in a few days, so our grand scheme won't be known to the greater world of my wheelings and dealings of breaking treadmills and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take a load off. If you take nothing away from Start Building Me other than the fact that you should take a load off and breathe from time to time. The world's not coming to an end. The media might be telling you that, but it sure isn't. As a quote that I like to say again and again is, a narcissist is he who or she who believes the world is specifically going to end whilst they are alive on the planet. What a ridiculous concept if you think about it, really. The world's not going to end, society's not going to crumble. People will always go on, and that's why you have to exercise. Because I see a psychiatrist, and he told to me an essential part of staying mentally focused and healthy is having something that you win at. So I put it to you that this is one of the simplest things that you can win at on a daily basis. And that's why I encourage people to exercise, because even if everything else in your life sucks, this is something that is true. This is something that you can have a victory of. You can pat yourself at the back of this 15-minute stream, which we are already halfway through, and be like, hey, at least I've worked out today, right? At least I've pumped the blood through my vessels, through the blood vessels, through my renal system, into my brain. Hey, what a concept, right? Your brain needs blood as well. And by doing that, you're giving yourself that elasticity in your blood vessels, which you need to, get this, stay alive. Your arteries harden and your blood vessels harden. The less you do, the sooner you will die. You have to exercise, folks. It's like the bus in speed. If you slow down, you will explode. But how you explode in humans is really unpleasant, and chronic illnesses are something that you really want to avoid, and is one of those things that in the end everybody wishes they had done more of. I used to work in hospitals for a good 17 years and spoke to many people who were nearing death or had chronic illnesses, and everybody wished they looked after their body more, watched what they ate, didn't drink so much, didn't smoke so much. All this stuff seems really obvious when you are on death's bed. You don't want to be there. Trust me, if it's like lawyers, if you get to a point where you really are reliant on a doctor, it's too late. Even though medicine is really good, it's not that good, folks. It's quite a horrific process to be there. And that's why I'm here at Start Building Me to do a free multicast stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube to send the message out. Not for your engagement. I'm not farming engagement. I think that's terrible. I just want you to spread the message out to every single person you know that exercise is mandatory. Every single day you have to do something. It's not something that just athletes do. It's not something that, Marvel superheroes do in preparation for movie roles. You just have to exercise, and it doesn't have to be long or arduous. Here we are, 2/3 of the way through of a 15-minute stream, because then I'm going to go. I'm going to try and get back on that Disney Plus that I have worked and spent my hard-earned money acquiring. I'll give you nothing, Disney. I'll give you nothing for the fact that Walt Disney has taken so much from this world and given us so little in the grand scheme of things. What's going on? There's a poodle insurrection going on in the living room. Never know what is to be expected from my dogs. Questions are decadent, but please feel free to ask me any relevant questions. The bot's doing its job tonight. Isn't it funny? Sometimes it goes guns a-blazing and sometimes it's dead silent. Anyway, I'm going to do a few more squats. I can feel the tension in my butt. Lower back feels good after cycling. Feeling a million times better than I did yesterday, which is a relevant quote that I also speak here on Start Building Me, is that from the gutter to the stars in 24 hours. That's literally how I feel. Yesterday, I felt like rubbish. I felt tired, I barely got out of bed and didn't want to do anything. And today, I feel fine, right? So it's one of those things. If life sucks and you're having a crap day, 24 hours can be all the difference. So we have got 3 more minutes on the clock. Let's do some push-ups after 3, 4, 5. Let's see if it gives me any weird glitchy Artem switcher issues. Of course it does. Now let's try again. Oh, there we go. Decided to snap back into life. Glitching out, of course. Nice blue. Maybe that goes away in time. Very good. Anyway, we're back after a mild glitch, which is always the case after a first day back. Spread your fingers. Maybe after a week, I want to do a bit of a stretch. So I'll show you from the side what it looks like. My wrists get a little bit tight. Dogs are trying to break in. And you don't have to really, if you're really advanced, you can turn your arms around if you've got good flexibility. I do not. So I just want to spread my fingers like this and lean a little bit out over my wrists. Put in a little bit of weight on them. Having a bit of a stretch back after not doing push-ups for the last week at all. And feeling like death incarnate, which is undoubtedly the name of one of the working titles of Jazz's tracks for hell itself. If not, it effing well should be. Now I can hear young Addie's tail smacking against the door. He wants to come in. Little lap dog. Anyway, spread your fingers, do them off your knees, whatever it takes. It doesn't matter to me. Tense your butt. And take a load off. Bask in your glory. Bit of a hamstring stretch, sitting on your feet, leaning back a bit. Whatever exercise that it is that you're doing in this time. You could be doing grip strength exercise with a grip strength donut. You could be doing stretches. Oh, I would not want to be doing stretches currently. My flexibility, she stinks. She does not. It's the cook-off episode where Marge is What does she make? Hot dogs that are sweet, a dessert hot dogs. You can just see your tails hidden against the door, but since I can't see them in my mic, don't think it's really making a difference. 15 minutes on the clock already. I'm just going to do 20 more push-ups and get out of here. For the fact that I can give myself a pat on the back that I streamed today on Start Building Me for my first day back, and we did 15 minutes and then we had some attendance. That's awesome. Good to know. And as I always sign off with, wherever you are in the world, live or on repeat, love yourself. Nobody else will, as you should love yourself. Everybody has friends, everybody has family, and of course they love you, but I have a feeling that a lot of people in this world really don't give themselves enough credit, and as Terence McKenna famously said, create your own culture. You are the most interesting person in this exact moment of time, within your own face, within your head. So give yourself credit, work on your own culture, do something exciting. Don't give up your time and your presence to other people, like he says, icons like politicians and movie stars and artists and stuff like that. Is obvious as it sounds, people really do. Focus on yourself, folks. Love yourself. Take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow after doing a few push-ups on my broken toes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it easy, folks. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. As always, take it easy.